to start a game. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, and they can't run it down. A runner at first with no outs here. He'll try it again from first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Standing in, Matt Adams, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
The designated hitter,
Justin Morneau comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runners breaking for the plate. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In the dirt and block behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
off for the Indians, number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign. Little chopper back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out. Runner on first. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. High in the air into shallow left center. Oh, and he misses it.
No, he's in there.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Throw over to third here, and they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Edwin Encarnacion is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Gentry. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Tyler Naquin, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Johnny Peralta. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Johnny Peralta.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yadier Molina. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong has it, and he's retired 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Right fielder, Lonnie
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Gets a small piece near the plate, but it's foul. Strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes. I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner going a second time. And he's safe. The next 3-2. Again, he's off for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw.
He's safe.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Check the swing there and pops this one up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Ready now, Dexter Fowler. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 25. Dexter
breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He reached on a single in his first try. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Aledmus Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco Lindor.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Now the pitch. And he misses, ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Piscotty. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting, third baseman.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Jose Ramirez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a big strikeout there. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it. 1 out. Here's Justin Morneau. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow bouncer to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stephen Piscotty is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 8.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch. You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
On the ground to the right side. Throw gets him there from short right field. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Colton Wong stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And a half-hearted swing. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Francisco.
Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Designated hitter.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Carlos Santana. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Down the first baseline. Gloved by Adams. And he is out on the tag. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Fowler on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Craig Gentry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, number 5.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Aledmus Diaz is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to 3rd. Kipnis on to 1st, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Designated hitter
Justin Morneau is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Ramirez is there. On to Kipnis at 2nd, and the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Little dribbler back at him. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lonnie Chisenhall. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the 3rd base umpire, but no swing. On that one, it's ball one. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up, back behind second. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, Yan Gomes. And he's likely just trying to put Jonathan Broxton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Peralta ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit down the third base line. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Peralta. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Changeup called strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Striding in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Brantley.
He's set. Here it comes. Chopped foul wide of first. The 0-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that is through into right field for a single. Edwin Encarnacion now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. He's running towards second. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's the 1-2. Line drive to left. Gentry is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The second baseman.
Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third. And yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's Jed Jerko now. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Dan Otero enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Fouled back.
This change for the Indians.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
After it is Brantley. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first...
Cody Allen is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. There's a shot out to right center field. Jerko rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Stepping in, Craig Gentry. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Gentry.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And this is going to be a foul ball. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Matt Adams now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Chisenhall has a read on it. Oh, it's off his glove, and it drops. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Justin Morneau. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Brian Shaw will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the ball. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a flyout. Alex Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swinging a soft liner, and on one pitch, he's retired. So striding forward now, Edwin Encarnacion. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The second baseman, number
set and the pitch. Jason Kipnis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. In comes Naquin. He can't get there as it falls in. Now at the plate, Johnny Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground, but foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. He pops it up. Drifting just beyond the infield. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 10 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Salazar. His record is now 1-0. The save to Brian Shaw. Loss goes to Michael Walker. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Tonight for Cleveland, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Shortstop.
So here's Francisco. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
The designated
first offering on its way.
Encarnacion.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Center fielder.
In now is Adam Eaton.
First
pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Lindor is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Right
no one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Batting fourth.
Striding in, Daniel Murphy, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And a disastrous time to uncork the wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, he got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Carlos Santana. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, Carlos
First
Santana.
pitch is a slider called for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Into the windup and the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Murphy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Anthony.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Adam Lind.
Designated hitter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer down the line. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Jason Worth. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Number 8.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jan Gomes goes down for out number 2 in the top half. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Francisco Lindor is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Outside, 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Out of play off to the right. Ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Here it comes. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd. Stepping up now, Ryan Zimmerman. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in once again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bauer pauses. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late.
And we'll have to leave it there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot footed out of there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Second baseman number 22.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So stepping in, Tyler Naquin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Bryce Harper now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around.
Right fielder, Rice.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Hit down the line at first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In for strike 2.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, there's
a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in now, Anthony Rendon. First time up, he went down looking.
Rendon
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Naquin ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's not stopping. He wants 3, and he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double. Ready for another chance? Adam Lind, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worth. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off for
He's in to
Cleveland.
get things going here in inning number 5.
Jose Ramirez.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. To third. Fielded by Rendon. A play at the plate. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will beat the tag of Wieters safe at the plate.
The left fielder, number 23.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Michael Brantley is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?